Hi.
Hi.
Meet you.
Wait, why is mine not working?
Honestly, we're just trying to figure out how this all works.
It's exciting. I've
I'm-
never used Zoom like
Honestly,
this.
I feel like an old person with technology. I don't know what's going on right
Wait, isn't Zoom like worldwide? Like,
now.
doesn't
I
everyone
don't use Zoom. I don't use Zoom.
What do you
Yeah,
guys
Yeah,
use
I
for
don't use
anything. I
COVID?
use like what's it called? Was it Google Insight?
Google
Google.
Meets.
Google Meets. Yeah, I use that, but I don't really use Zoom. So
Yeah,
this was such a struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. We're struggling behind stage.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like,
actually
how do we even
struggling.
set this up?
Are you in the same room?
Yeah.
Is it obvious?
Okay. I was
I
like,
don't know whether
Is
should
it-
we like
is
should
it
we just
echoing?
do it in the same? I don't know. I really don't know how to do it.
I think this is also
Google.
our first time doing it with someone who's like in the same room.
Okay, do you hear an echo?
No.
Okay, then that's
I
fine.
know.
As long as nobody else says it, we're fine, right? I need to stop looking over there.
Yeah, stop looking at me over there, bro. Look here, do you know what I mean? Why are you looking over there when you know what I mean?
All right, there we go. I can hear you clearly, but it's really hard to hear them. Wait, I'm gonna lower your volume. I'm gonna increase their volume. I don't know how
You can do that. I'll do the same as well because you're annoying me.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure.
This is nice.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Oh,
Good.
sorry.
We're good. It's
Yeah?
morning for us, so if you see some puffy eye bags, like that's why.
Yeah.
Fine, I
How early
literally
is it?
sleep on the train coming here. I'm so happy I got off 2 stops right before I was supposed to get off. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very late video.
Are you? Oh, so you're in the studio? Like you're
Yeah, we're in our
renting?
studio. Yeah,
Oh,
This is
that's
my
so
partner in
cool.
crime, mate. He's always late.
I'm always late.
He's a hassle, man. I'll tell
I
you
just
that.
arrive on. If you give me 2 times, for example, 12 to 1, I'm gonna come for 1.
Do you know Asian timing? You know Asian
Yes,
timing?
of course.
Of course, that's
or
how
the
he
Filipino
operates.
timing. Yeah.
That's how he operates, honestly.
Considering how long he's known me, he should just give me earlier time. So then
I literally give you 2 hours in advance, and you're still late. Honestly, I give up sometimes.
To
I actually do
be
give up.
fair, I do live further away. He lives at 20 minutes away from here. I live like an
Oh.
hour.
No.
Oh, okay.
That does not.
I
That
don't know.
does.
I got the right to be slightly late.
What right do you
Some
have?
right.
Are
Okay,
you
that's
kidding
enough.
me?
That's enough.
All right, okay.
Anyways,
Sorry,
Dude,
guys.
everybody has like that friend. I feel like it's true.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
true.
But we also have a friend who's
And if
always
you
late.
don't, you're that friend.
all right. I'm gonna introduce myself, by the way. I'm Eric. Obviously, you know the annoying one over there.
Stop looking at me, bruv.
Look, do you know
the
what?
camera's right there.
It's
What's
habit.
wrong with
I just
you?
naturally, like, I hear your voice coming over there, so I look there.
You want me to like? Should we just sit next to each other or something right now?
Should've done that.
This
You're
is
just gonna
great.
sit next to me.
I'll put you guys like right beside each other, so it's,
Yeah.
it's natural.
Honestly.
I feel like we never left.
God's sakes, Eric. Man.
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
anyways,
All
All
right.
right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Was that your introduction? Is that it? My name's Eric. What's
Yeah,
going
right.
on?
I was gonna say, like, if we're gonna leave this, then we'll just say, all right, introduce yourself. So we saw you guys in TikTok, like that's like where you're like most popular, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And I was like, whoa, these
Super
are
cool.
bananas. And then I saw you guys like comment on our stuff. I was like, whoa, this is cool. We got another podcast commenting.
Another,
So
yeah.
yeah, like how did you guys make this podcast and why bananas?
I think the bananas part was people usually guess it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you explain that part? Kev?
So yeah, so I was born in UK, and I have loads of friends. Can you turn your thing down? I can hear my.
Oh, now
echo.
I can hear echo.
Now
yeah.
I can hear you.
Turn the volume up.
What's this guy doing?
Should I just connect my AirPod? So I don't know.
Maybe.
Should I
Will
do
that make
How
it better?
are you looking in front and then Eric's like looking to the side?
He's
That-
sat on the side,
So-
and I'm just like,
See, for me, he's
Maybe
on the
both of
he's
you be
literally
in
to
the
my
bunch
right.
of
you know what, Eric, switch the camera so that we can show them how it works.
No, because then I'm scared it's gonna get disconnected, man.
It's not gonna get disconnected.
Wow. That's
There we go.
Yo, look at that.
There you
This
go.
is the studio. Welcome to the Bunch of Banana studio.
Love it.
So
So
cool.
yeah, that's like that. Give me a sec. Okay, now just.
So yeah, anyway, Bunch of Bananas. We have literally, if you know, bananas, yellow on the outside, white on the inside. That's how I I guess.
I mean, that's usually what
Identify.
Yeah, identify as.
that's usually what banana. Like when somebody
Banana.
calls like an Asian person a banana, that's usually what it signifies.
Yeah.
You know, you're Asian on the outside, but you're whitewashed inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
But that's what it's said. That's how it's said over here, anyway.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, people call me in Hong Kong. People call me what's it called again? Juxing, is it Juxing?
Oh,
Yeah, that is new
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
us.
That's definitely new to us. We've never heard of that until we came here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone, all my friends from in Hong Kong literally call me that. And I'm just like, what does it mean? And
Why
then
are you Juxing? I thought Juxing means like someone who is Canto born outside of like in America,
yeah, so my parents are from Hong Kong. Does that what? Is that right?
so.
I don't know.
Yeah, and you were born in UK?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Realize how much I
Mhm.
can't relate to this conversation. I know nothing about Canto.
Oh yeah, Eric,
Oh
Eric
yeah,
down-
what about you?
Eric's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Okay.
I'm Vietnamese, but my roots is Chinese. But I know nothing. I can't speak any form of Chinese, Canto, Mandarin, nothing.
That's like
Yeah,
me
we're in
with
the- we're in
my
the same boat.
with my like
Right.
nationality, you know. It's like
Yeah, we
I'm
don't
Filipino
say-
and Sri Lankan, but I have no idea.
Yeah, you guys are from Macau. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. We're both half Filipino, and she's half Sri Lankan, and then I'm half Brazilian. But
Oh.
we identify as Bacanese, I guess.
We identify as outcasts because
Outcast, yeah.
Now we know where the name comes from.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Well,
god, the amount of times we have to like explain ourselves, or even like like people just like hating on us just because like why are you speaking Canto if you're like from America or like something like that. I'm like, we're not from America.
Like
But
you're not Canto.
You've got so many mixes going on, and nobody would expect you to speak Canto.
that's right. They're
Yeah,
like, why do you
exactly.
sound so American? And it's like, well, because we watch like blockbusters.
Grab my AirPod off. Okay, I want to put my AirPod on, yeah?
Oh yeah, put your AirPods on. Put your
Easier
AirPods on.
that way, actually. Then there's
It's a
there
bunch
might
of
be-
bananas. Is two of you?
Yeah, basically.
And then
For now
occasionally
anyway.
Bring on guests to add extra. Sometimes, like
Yeah, we just like talk about experiences and whatever they want to talk about, because I feel like representation in the UK, especially, it's not very highlighted. So
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I was curious about like what's the difference between kind of being Asian in the UK and being Asian here in America. Like we could go compare it. Like,
yeah, we was gonna talk about that. Yeah, exactly. Well, obviously we haven't lived in America. We don't really know anything about Asian Americans. So, I guess. What was it, Eric? You said you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, actually, I was quite curious because from what the only understanding I know is that like obviously during the COVID period, Asians weren't being treated that well by just people that associated Asians and COVID. So I'm just wondering if any form of like, I guess, discrimination or some type of hate still goes on now in America. Is it like quite normalized, or was that just because of COVID, or is it still going on?
What do you think, Yasmin?
Well, I think most of it, I mean, she's in Florida, I'm in New York. I think most of it happens like in like the city, the more densely populated places where like you see like a mix of Asian and white, and and I think a lot of the accidents that I heard are like cases were in the city or like near the city, around the city. Like in subways or
okay, so
corner
places
stores kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to.
seen
Sorry, that was
news
such a
about
deep
it,
question.
Yeah, no, it was a deep question. It
That was a
just
deep
like-
question right off the bat, and it was just like
it's
on
because-
serious.
No,
No, it's
get
because the
it.
thing is,
I
right?
was just like, oh shit, okay.
No, because when me and him before we started the we jumped on onto the Zoom call. He was like, oh, like what type of question should we talk about? I was like, well, this is on my mind, but it's literally completely different to what he had in mind. Like my one was a
it's
bit more
fine.
serious, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't bring it up. But he just threw me under the bus. He was
No,
like,
no,
so-
we totally get it. We're like two different people. We also host
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
but we have different minds.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean-
yeah. No, yeah. I always go like out of topic sometimes too. So it's like, she kind of just
That's
derails
probably
me
gonna be
back.
me.
Yeah. So
Because obviously, like I said, I don't know anything to do with like Canto and
no,
so-
yeah, dude. Like that's yeah. Well, with the Asian like hate stuff, like that's the thing. America's so big, and the stuff that
Yeah.
gets on the news is like stuff like what she said is in busy areas and stuff like that. It's very unfortunate that it ever happens, and when we do see news, it's like so sad because we are like thinking about our moms, like if they were
Yeah.
here or something.
And then
We
there was
don't
one
really
time
look,
I
Asian. You know what I
one
mean?
time I saw like a Filipino like older like middle-aged man getting interviewed, and I was like, he sounds just like my dad. It could have been my dad, like because like he got like flash in the face in the subway. It was like so stupid. But yeah, it's scary, but it's not everywhere. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Like like how news kind of highlights like the bad
Yeah, they
stuff.
highlight the negative part.
Yeah. And then our parents would be like, "Wait, be careful there. Like, don't go there, don't go here." But it's like,
but we're fine. Like,
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
I didn't get any. Did you? Like,
Yeah.
Like I feel like I got more hate in Macau. Like,
no, I just feel like obviously in the UK is just this obviously a lot less people than in America, right?
True.
Is it?
Yeah, you could
being
drive
serious
in.
right now?
Yeah. You could drive from like Florida for 8 hours and still not come out from the state. It's
Bro,
crazy.
you don't know how big the UK is compared to how big America is compared to the UK.
No.
I'm actually bad. Sorry.
Almost like the whole of Europe.
Let me drink my coffee first.
Yeah. I'm sorry about my partner. He's from Vietnam. It's just a bit mad over there, not gonna lie.
Born here, sharp.
Dude, I was the same way.
No
I was the
disrespect.
same way, like,
This is
before.
how he treats me. This is why I'm not thinking correctly.
Before coming to America, that's what I thought. Like, everything is just, like, you could just like fly from the east side to the west side to like check out California, but then no, that's like 12 hours away, like by flight.
Yeah, if I go to her, it's like Germany going to Italy.
Yeah. And even just like the same state has like different types of people within, like I'm in South Florida, so it's like there's a lot of like mixed people here.
How often do you guys meet up?
In the north, it's like crazy, like Florida man type of thing.
We met up like 2 years ago, and no, you came to New York.
The most recent time I was in New York City. Like, we met up in New York City. Even New York is huge, guys. She's not in New York City. She had to like travel like 2 hours,
an hour and a half. Yeah.
Back and forth. I was like, oh my god! And then just for one episode of us like together, like so
that's
much
crazy.
Like, yeah, that's
why America? Why did you guys move to America then?
Well, first it was she moved first with her man.
I'm not wearing it, but I was just gonna
and then I met an American man as well, and then we came here
separately. We both kind of met our own man, and then we separately moved here. And then one day I just saw on her story like tagged New Jersey, like, what the heck, you're in New Jersey? What?
And you reconnected.
Small world.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then that was like only after a year of like actually living in America, then we realized that we were in like America together, and then we met up in New Jersey. Like, and then we didn't even have the podcast yet. It was like
she had a podcast.
Yeah, I did like vlogging on YouTube before, so like I would.
Oh, come on!
So when I was like bored,
you gotta look at her old skits. They're
yeah. Definitely check those out.
Yeah, those are always the best ones.
No.
What was the skits about?
Embarrassing.
The little demonstration.
Shit. No, it's stupid shit. It's just me like ranting about like, I don't know, girls like not being able to pee right, like on the seat. on the seat. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I like stupid shit. But yeah, like there's just some skits with me and my friends as well in college. Like, if you ever want to watch, it's on Life with Paji. But yeah, it's embarrassing. And I was just doing that by myself. I was just recording stuff by myself, and she was like, oh my god, I totally want to be a guest on your podcast. I was like, what about do it with me? Because I was just so bored. I don't even know what to say. And it was during COVID, so it was like my topics were very like sad. so it's like I invited her, and then we started like making podcasts together. And so
much better when you do it with someone you're like you vibe with.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do it with him.
What's your story?
I don't know about the vibe though. The vibe is a bit off still, not gonna lie, but yeah.
The Cantonese part really like found us because like we are from like Chinese school together. We grew up in Macau and went to Chinese school together. So like that's really what like really uniquely connects us. It's like we tried to find our niche, but it's like
it wasn't our intention to go like full on Cantonese. We kind of like you, I guess. We wanted to talk about like being Asian in America.
Yeah.
But then I guess we don't look Asian enough.
It rocketed, and then obviously you stuck with it.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, but you do it good though. Like you basically like you use Canton, and you kind of highlight the comedic aspects of the language, which I think is pretty great.
That's how like I remember shit too. Like in school, like it's not like how they do it, like because we are not traditional. So I'm not good in school, so I have to make it like at least interesting for me to learn. So
and it's also educational as well in a comedic manner, so people are more likely to take what you're saying on board and learn from it. I wish like I could actually like for me, I speak Vietnamese, but I don't know it that well to turn that into like a niche that we can use. Like it's impossible for me.
I understand. Like
And
this
for
us
him
with
as well, he
Tagalog.
can't even
Also.
speak Vietnamese properly.
Yeah.
If you saw a recent video,
Which one?
the one where we ranked like he ranks 5 different Vietnamese dishes.
That's so popular.
Every pronunciation was butchered.
Excuse me. All right, relax. Yeah,
horrendous.
Relax.
I've literally, people were highlighting in the comments that like we've had white friends that pronounce these dishes better than him.
Okay,
and it was just, honestly, I agreed with them. It was just that bad. It was just that bad.
Eric.
It was horrendous.
You had engagement.
It was so bad. I even interacted with pretty much all those comments. I was like, I agree with you guys. Like, honestly, like, he's a disappointment to us. Like, we don't claim,
what? A disappointment to us? What do you mean?
We don't claim him.
Excuse me? You don't claim. Oh, right, okay.
Hey, we have Asian parents. We're used to being a disappointment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, yes, that's true.
Oh my
God. But how did you guys meet? Like, what's your...
so it's actually... Where do we start off? So we started university and we chose the same course. So we met on our graphic design course. Mm-hmm. We found obviously we're both Chinese Viet, born and raised in the UK. But then it turns out there's more that kind of like, I guess, linked us in some way. Like we actually have the same birthday as well.
Oh, what? When's your birthday?
I have to share my birthday with this guy. We share our birthday.
So even with our friends, if one of us has a birthday, it's the birthdays for both of us.
Oh my gosh.
Which is great.
Imagine sharing a birthday with this guy. Come on, that's
which is great.
It's a forever thing now.
I don't mind it. You hate.
I wish it was just my day. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, guys, share with you now.
We're celebrating both of you.
Yeah,
that's sweet. Now you'll forever remember each other's birthday. That's
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's why when my birthday comes, he better remember it because there's no way.
He still hasn't bought me a gift, by the way. He still hasn't bought.
To be fair, we balance it out. He doesn't buy me a gift. I don't buy him a gift.
No.
I don't buy him a gift. He doesn't buy me a gift.
There's no balance, mate. In this relationship, it's just a one-way, mate. I tell you.
Where is the one way? Which one way?
Hey, what do you mean?
You haven't bought me shit.
There's 7-Up on your table right there.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We like. I think we've known each other for about 5 years now. Actually, is it 5 years?
It's been a minute.
from university.
Yeah, from university, it's been 5 years now.
Whoa!
And we still know each other.
That's so cool.
And then you decided to
one of the longest friendships I've kept.
Oh.
Because I'm very bad. I'm very bad.
Why you do this now, bro?
I'm very bad at keeping in touch with people. Like even with my I got neighbors, right? And they I'll go out to the park to play basketball. And I'll for example, I wouldn't even hit them up. I wouldn't even call them to the point that they'll come out. They'll be like, I'm actually hurt. Like I saw you walk by and I was like, I expected you to call. You just did not call. Literally. They're gonna watch this video and they're gonna be like, yeah,
Bro, are you in primary school? What's going on? Why are you
just you know what? It's a 50-50. When I go out, sometimes I'll call them up and I'll be like, oh yeah, do you wanna come out? And sometimes I'm just really lazy and I can't be asked. So if they happen to hear my voice, which is not hard because I've got a very loud voice, then they can just pop out on their own. So and they always got their window wide open anyway. They're gonna know if I'm out. So
I kind of understand. Sometimes adorable. I see someone on the street, I will look away first and hope they say hi. Because I'm I'm almost scared. What if I go say hi and they're they talk too much and I'm I can't.
And to be fair, I'm pretty sure. The thing is, right, my friend, when we were talking about it yesterday, he was like, I was like, well, to be fair, you had work today anyway. He was like, it would have been nice to be asked anyway. I was like, what's the point of that then? It's just a waste of time. If you're gonna go work, if you're gonna go work anyway, there was no point of me inviting you out. But he's like, but would it be nice if you at least,
I don't get people like that. They're like, yeah, I want to be invited, and I'm like, but you never come to things. I'm like, yeah, but I still want to be invited.
By the way,
it's American,
all right. Move to London. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh no,
that's your people.
First of all, we're not American.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, you're American now.
For real, though.
I guess we are trying to be American with our.
Yeah.
I try. Now it's I have to try to small talk, and then when I do, and I'm I give myself an applaud. I'm like, look at me being nice.
So obviously you moved to America. Is there any treatment do you get treated differently because you moved there and you wasn't born there?
No. Treated differently here.
Yeah, because for example, if I was to give it this, obviously I was born in London, so if I go to Vietnam for a holiday and then the locals figure out that I'm a foreigner, then I get the tourist tax where they everything they sell me is like what 100%
Oh
interest.
my God, yeah.
Like, and everything's increased like double the original price.
Yeah.
So that is like, do you get treated differently because you wasn't born in
Well,
America?
when I go to Philippines, like that would be it. Like my cousins would be like, she's from the city, like and they'll like be talking to me in English because I don't know how to speak their province language, but in America, like I guess when we tell them we're from Macau, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like they're like interested, Like I guess there's so many people mixed here and from not from here.
There's so many that there's no like tourist tax or anything like that. Everyone is taxed.
Everyone does get taxed.
There's no discrimination here.
For real.
The thing is, it's funny because when like back when I went to Vietnam when I was younger, I used to think of it as a flex that I was a foreigner. So I'll casually try to bring out, speaking English, like so people know that I'm a foreigner. But now if I go to Vietnam, I try to hide it because of that tourist tax.
Yeah.
Can they tell like from the way you speak?
Yeah, because I don't have the Vietnamese accent because
they can tell.
Because I was born here, I have like I call it the Chinglish, even though it doesn't sound like it's a Viet English.
Yeah, why Chinglish?
I don't know. It's the easiest way. It's just
that's how it is.
It's just the association of an Asian language and English. But yeah, if I go over there, just from the way I speak and my pronunciations, even though it's better than Kevin's, they still know that it's not a local Viet person. Like they know I'm a foreigner, and then that's where they either treat me one or two ways.
I'm the same in Philippines, and even though
exactly,
my
right.
face is
I want to go
like
Philippines
brown.
though.
It's nice there.
I'm just waiting for his wedding, and then I can go to Philippines for free.
So cool.
Because his girlfriend's Filipino.
Are you both Vietnamese?
Yeah,
I'm half, but I'm more Chinese than I am Viet.
I'm Chinese by root, but my family.
So who's Filipino?
Vietnam,
no, I'm
his girlfriend.
Oh, my girlfriend's Filipino. Yeah.
Oh,
so
I had the impression that one of you.
Yeah, sorry, we should have added context there. So his
Do we look Filipino?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I feel yeah. I mean, honestly, like sometimes I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, do you know, honestly, Filipinos, they range. They have
yes.
They got different color spectrums.
Yeah, my mom is fair. Like she has fair skin and small eyes.
Fair and like really curly hair.
Yeah, really curly hair. So it's like there really isn't a look for Filipino, I feel like.
There isn't. You can't. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
I thought my girlfriend was Chinese before I met her.
No way.
Exactly.
No way.
Yeah, I thought she was Chinese.
No way. She doesn't look Chinese at all.
Yeah,
she does. Dark. She's quite dark skinned.
All right, let me get a picture of this.
Yeah. Show us.
He just wants to show her off. He just wants to show her off.
No, I'm just getting an opinion right now. Don't be like that. I'm just getting an opinion.
No, she doesn't look Chinese whatsoever.
She does look Chinese.
Maybe it's because I already know she's from the Philippines.
Oh, I see. You see, those are the type of Filipino that I kind of look. Yeah. Those are the type of Filipino I would say, like,
Chinese.
I don't know.
Did you say you see Chinese?
A little bit. Yeah.
I don't see Chinese at all.
There's like that type of Filipino that kind of looks like kind of Chinese or Japanese. I guess because of the history,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Kevin looks more Filipino than Eric.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually gotten Filipino quite before.
My girlfriend thought I was Filipino, and I thought she was Chinese, and then
imposter.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
That's great. Yeah, my parents would make me like not speak when I'm in the Philippines because they don't want to get ripped off. Like my mom would be like, just shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm just because it's true though. Like once they clock, you're fucked.
Yeah, I got white friends there that speak Tagalog way better than me because they're living there,
Yeah.
So it's just it's so crazy. Like that's why I give up like trying to guess someone where they're from just by what they look like because it's just like just like us, like
It's hard to tell.
It's
it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Wait, if I got curly hair, do you think I'd look more Filipino?
Yeah,
you should try it. You should try it. Please, I beg you.
My guy friends, they said like, I look the same, like not my hairstyle hasn't even changed since I was younger. So they're like, why don't you try experimenting? I was like, they recommended that I try curly hair. But then my like female friends, they're like, don't.
No, I think you should try it. I think you should give it a go.
I don't know.
For content, for content.
Exactly. It's just hair at the end of the day. You can just grow it back.
I don't know. Imagine I get that curly hair, my hair never grows back afterwards. I don't know. And plus, I think it does seem like a bit of a hassle to maintain.
Yeah.
Just maintaining curly hair. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
How to maintain it? I've never changed my hair. Like it's literally my hairstyle.
and like when we were in Macau, like there was no whatsoever like any kind of educational products for curly hair. You know, they only knew how to cut straight hair. They would like wet your hair to cut it. I don't know. It was just like
I'm surprised. I thought it was a Portuguese territory or something like that.
Well, it was.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
But the Portuguese are not making salons. They're not doing like those type of shit. They're going there. You know what they say is that we had a Portuguese come on and mention this, like Portugal is very poor and that people that move to Macau is because
we're the rich Portuguese.
They want to
right.
They were the rich Portuguese.
And so
I just came back from Macau. Actually, I went to Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong recently, and I went to Macau, and it's my dad was telling me like the Portuguese, like they're saying the flavors or like the culture of the Portuguese is just gone. Like it's like it's not there anymore. It's not the same as it was back in the day.
I mean, you could probably only see it in like a specific street in Macau where like architecture looks European a little bit, and some restaurants maybe, but our street signs are still Chinese Portuguese. There's that.
That was different. But Macau was fun. It's actually it's so different now. I mean, now that I'm obviously older to go into the casinos and whatnot, it's a totally different experience. But it's fun. It's fun.
Such an Asian thing, going casinos.
What do you mean?
Such an Asian thing.
You know, I'm surprised you don't gamble. Eric.
I don't want to waste my money.
But you're Vietnamese. They're like the heaviest gamblers.
I know, but I feel like if I got into it and then I get to that point of no return where I can't back out, I just don't want that to ever happen. It's like smoking. I don't even want to try. It's like I don't want to try smoking.
Yeah,
I see it in my parents. I mean, my parents used to gamble a lot, and it's just like I don't want to lose my money.
I know my luck. My luck would never let me win.
I have horrible luck. Like
I've
when
been
it
trying
comes
to build good
like
karma recently. I don't think it'll work. Like it's just, I know. I don't feel my luck would work in a casino. It just wouldn't work. I've seen my luck firsthand. I can't remember one lucky moment I've had in this last year.
I've never seen you gamble, bro. You need to try it.
Like our friends play poker pretty much every week. And at his house, at Kevin's house.
Right, let's not make them out. Yeah,
they play casino like every week.
I don't want to put this like,
I'm just saying they play poker like every week, and I haven't showed up to one session for one game because I can't play it. Literally, I came to one. There was one poker session I came to. They were like, "Oh, Eric, you should try and give it a go." I was like, "Nah," and I just ended up playing mobile games the entire time. Like literally, I'm not even 90. Like I just
it was literally in my room just playing like Mobile Legends.
I can't find myself gambling, even in the sort of like light-hearted sense when they're only betting like what maximum spending 100.
Yeah, but then
like, it's in our blood, mate. It's in our genes.
In your genes, not in my genes.
Nah,
you
mate.
guys have similar genes.
Yeah, we're the same.
Same birthday genes.
Oh, let's not.
Let's stop pinching us out. I only mentioned it because you asked us, how we met and blah, blah, blah. That's just a part of the story.
I mean, that's always interesting. Like, I mean, your podcast also grew quite a bit. Like, when did you start actually?
I think it's been just hit a year.
Just hit a year.
That's crazy.
And I only know that because
luck.
Like, no, I only know that
hard work.
because of Instagram, because Instagram popped up with like, did you see it?
Like today,
where it's like, it's been a year and it shows you highlights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's how I know it's been a year.
Nice.
It was very recent.
So who started the podcast? Who initiated?
I started the podcast. Yeah. I
jumped in only a bit through.
And then my friend, the previous co-host, he had some stuff. So he got a job, so he was a bit busy.
Yeah. I see.
And and then Eric, I just decided to call Eric to see if he's around. Obviously, he's around.
What do you mean by that?
He has some stuff to say.
What?
Mate, I don't know why you're baiting out my poker bit. Why are you baiting out my poker?
It's not a bad thing, is it?
Nah, mate, it's just like we don't need to talk about that, right? We don't need to talk about that. But yeah.
So you guys like do this like full time?
Yeah, that was my question.
No, not full time.
No, definitely not.
So we both have. He has his own work, and I have my own work as well. So we film every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of, and then we just get the videos filmed up and then posted.
You guys both edit?
No, I do everything, mate. This guy's useless.
Listen,
I'm the useless one.
I'm just here to look pretty. That's it. I'm here to look pretty. That's it.
Same.
You do schedules.
This guy spent half an hour doing his hair.
She does the
No, I did not.
communication.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
We
not.
do half and half, Yasmin.
He's capping. He's
I had
capping
to put the
100%.
hairspray into his hair.
Capping 100%.
I was spraying his hair.
No.
Before.
He's capping.
I'm not capping.
I didn't take half an hour. What happened was I bought this new salt spray, right? And I couldn't figure out how. I bought this new salt spray that gives like a wavy,
like the beach kind of feel.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me try it. But for some bizarre reason, I turned the bottle to open, and it still wouldn't work. So I was trying to spray it for ages, and he was like, "Just give it to me." And for some bizarre reason, he just did the same thing as me, and it came out. So I don't know. So apparently, he's rounded up to 30, so half an hour.
No, I mean the product didn't work anyway. Your hair's so straight.
I know.
There's no
my hair literally slowly just
no waves, nothing, mate. It
like
just
sank down.
sticks out, like you know what I mean.
That's why, you know what, and if he's saying 30 minutes for that, imagine if I had curly hair. I'll take.
You were literally standing there in front of the mirror, looking at yourself, mate.
That's my OCD taking effect. Okay, I had to keep
God.
double checking. Nah, I'm so tired of this shit.
What do you mean my shit, mate? What do you mean my shit?
He's always bringing me down.
What do you mean my shit, bro?
I love this. You guys have some anger you gotta vent out. It's fine.
Yeah, no, we always do. This is how we talk to each other.
This is how we talk to it. Do you know,
UK banter. I've heard of it. I mean, I had a UK friend and she's like, yeah, we do this all the time. We just banter. So it's like,
yeah. I hate banter. I love banter.
Yeah. You're just like talking shit about each other, just like venting, honestly. But it's all good.
We don't take it to heart.
No, we don't take it to heart. I think it's best that we just say shit to each other. We don't hold nothing back.
Yeah.
Like if he like, for example, I don't know what was it? Like I think it was a couple weeks back. We met up for the podcast, and he had a moustache. And I told him just shave it off. He's like, no, but I kind of like it. I was like, bro, it doesn't look nice. Shave it off. It did, because for some, like this. Don't get me wrong.
It took me about 4 or 5 months to grow. You know this. This is like.
Bro, I'm telling you, it looked so bad. It literally looked like just bum fluff on his upper lip.
Relax, man. Come on.
It looks so bad. See,
bro.
No, the thing is, what I've learned.
Bum fluff. Come on.
I'll be honest. What I've learned.
I've never heard of that.
Certain Asians can grow facial hair like quite well, but for ones like us, it doesn't grow nicely.
Yeah, I was growing it nice, mate. It's just
our one grows and it leaves a space between at this part. Have you seen it? Have you seen when Asians it's I don't know.
I have a friend who's not Asian, he's white, but like he would grow beard and this part would be empty. Like it would be like the Red Sea part. That was
you know, there's these sprays that they use at barbers to make your hair like darker, so it covers like patches.
Yeah.
Maybe you can recommend that to him, and he could just cover that part. I don't know.
Or like just tattoo it, like you know what I mean. Just make it.
No, that's imagine because
like eyebrows where you tattoo your eyebrows.
No, don't recommend that because that's a terrible idea. Imagine he actually decides he wants to shave from, like he wants to have a clean.
This part always is.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just gonna look so weird. No, but like I don't know. Like I've seen a lot of Asians with the gap hair. And I think like it's a genetic thing, just with a lot of Asians. Like,
interesting.
You know, like for example, you know Ho Chi Minh from, you know, the guy in Vietnam. Or you know, like in Asian movies, like where they grow their mustache
right
like
here. Yeah, it's always long here.
Always a gap there.
Yeah.
Now we know why it grows like that.
It's true.
We got a gap there.
As a guy, like you have to always worry about facial hair, which is annoying.
Yeah,
I have to worry about facial hair, but I wax it all off. You know what I mean? So that's. I
mean, maybe in the future I'll grow facial hair. Like if I'm an old man and I'm, you know, I gym up a bit and I'm a bulky old man.
I'm just trying to not get ID'd, bro. I'm trying to not get ID'd at the cinema. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to watch a 15 movie out here.
Bro, I get ID'd.
Like it's just like it's hard.
Dude, here's 21, and like we get ID just like here just because it's 21. You know, like the age.
Yeah.
It's just, that's crazy. But
I just want to buy a Red Bull.
Yeah, do you guys get ID'd for like buying like energy drinks?
No.
We get ID'd buying. I go to like a Sainsbury's, which is like a grocery store over here, and I buy like a Red Bull or a Monster energy drink, and I'm getting ID'd for that.
Why?
I'm not. I don't know. Was it sugar tax? I don't know.
Because you don't have the mustache. That's why. If you have the mustache, you won't get.
Even like one time I came with loads of my friends and they were like all tall and they all had the IDs. They showed that, you know, they don't even need to show the IDs, but for some bizarre reason I had to show mine. I just don't understand.
We literally don't have anything. We're just small, you know.
We'll forever get ID'd. Yeah, because Asian don't raise it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard life out here.
I mean, even though like with my sleeve like this, they're like, can I see your ID?
Oh, let's see. What do you got?
Let me open your screen a bit bigger. Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, is that a tiger?
Black Panther.
Oh, Black
Oh.
Panther.
That was before the Black Panther movie. Okay, it's not like I'm like
Okay,
obsessed with that
okay.
movie. I was in love with Black Panthers before.
Yeah, you would have your phone screen or computer screen like Black Panther.
Dude, I used to edit like myself in
So it's your favorite animal
beside
then?
a Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay,
I'm
Black
like,
Panther's your favorite animal.
yeah.
What's
'Cause
the
it's like,
obsession?
because people are always obsessed with leopards and cheetahs, but then what about the Black Panther? They're so much cooler.
My dad's
Oh
obsessed
my
with a lion.
God.
He loves lions.
Yeah. Are you
He
lying
loves
a
lions.
lot?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Like literally, he was watching a video like of the most dangerous lions like throughout history. Like there was one lion that they tried to film from. I don't remember the name. There was a lion that was they were trying to film this lion for a movie, right? And they had it battle a tiger, but it killed the tiger so quick that they couldn't use that footage, and they had to bring in another lion. It was just it was insane. Like there's other, and that was just the middle like deadly lion. Like those other ones like that. This one that literally destroyed this black bear like very easily. Now I know why he loves lions. My dad loves he loves wildlife, but he loves lions. And that was completely off topic.
Nice story, bro. Nice story.
So let's see. All right. What about like haters? Do you guys get haters at all?
Oh yeah,
all the
definitely.
time, man.
Even recently, he got loads of haters. We got
What do they hate about?
Yeah, what they
we got this Karen that just keeps comments on every single video.
Oh no, she's not a Karen. She's actually a loyal viewer because she comments on our videos. Personally, I think we should send her a shirt.
Yeah, you're right. We should definitely send her a shirt.
No, like I don't know if she's a hater or a supporter because depending on what the video is, sometimes she says something positive, then sometimes she says something negative. So maybe she's just an honest
she's
audience.
just loyal. Yeah.
Does she follow you?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, if she's replying on all the videos, I hope she's.
Do we just like she's called Joanne Daki 77? Is that right?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Shout out to Joanne Daki.
Yeah, honestly, she's the best. She's the best.
Like she's literally one of our most loyal because every video she's commenting like, well, usually negative. The negative stuff usually comes off towards us.
What would it be about? Like,
but the positive stuff is usually towards whatever guests we have.
Oh yeah. They just hate us.
Doesn't like you. Period.
Like basically.
And it will go beyond. It'll go beyond us sometimes. Like it'll be like, something bad about us, and they'll be like, you guys, maybe you two weren't raised correctly or something like that along those lines. Yeah. Then our guests will come on. Like, I like this guy. This guy's well mannered.
Yeah.
I was like, he speaks like us, just a bit lower volume. British
well mannered. Is that your mascot? That banana?
Oh, it's right here. This one. Which one? This one or this one?
There's two.
There's two.
Yeah. We need more. We don't have enough.
Isn't it expensive to rent the whole studio?
Oh yeah, mate. This is a cash burning business, mate. It's just like
he's an only child.
Why you keep baiting this out, bro? I work hard, okay. Look. I don't even want to get into it, bro. I don't even want to get into it.
For 1 year of work
now.
is great. I mean, for 1 year, you guys were so bright.
Thank you.
I think so too.
Actually, how long have you guys been doing your podcast for?
2 now, right?
A year and a half.
A year and a half, yeah.
Because it's November. We started November, so a year and a half.
So we've had a pretty much like similar like kind of lifespan.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen your work all over the place. Like I've seen it on Cantomandos. I've seen it on what's that Vietnamese guy? The one that living in Vietnam.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
Phukmap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you guys recorded with him. He literally just told me. He was like, what's it called? He was like, you know they filmed with the Vietnamese guy. I was like, who are you talking about? He's like, Vietnamese word of the day. I was like, Phukmap.
This guy is so gassed about
I'm not joking. I think
should I go meet him when I'm in Vietnam, like in next month? Should I do that?
So basically, my mom and dad literally love watching his videos, right? Because they find, and I think it's kind of like a throw at me because I can't speak Vietnamese, like this guy's he speaks Vietnamese so well.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's a comedic Vietnamese. Like he speaks it pretty much like better than Kevin, but. No joke.
Kevin, stop like targeting me, please. Like,
okay.
There's no one else to target.
Yeah.
I need someone to divert my anger at. But seriously, his Vietnamese is really good.
I'm here for you,
obviously, he has like a funny accent when he says it, and it's just so funny to watch. So my mom and dad love watching him, and it's just like. And it's educational as well. Like he teaches you like certain words, like Vietnamese word of the day, and if you just He would just,
That's
I can't
true.
remember the top of my head, but
No,
he just
yeah.
drop something. I think it's
I couldn't believe the Vietnamese language and the Cantonese language is so similar. Like there's
Yeah.
actually
I mean,
words.
it's a lot of the Vietnamese came from China, right? Came from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Canton
yeah.
region, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
We learn a lot of stuff like with this podcast, literally like almost every day, just because we say stuff that we know, but people are like, "Oh, did you know that it's actually from blah blah blah?" And
Yeah.
blah, blah. I'm like, oh.
And in Cantonese, there's this like thing called like jute ping, where you spell out like the words. And we never learned this when we were in Macau, but like when we came here, they're like, "Oh, what's a jute ping?" Because that's how foreigners learn Cantonese. But we learned Cantonese the local way. We learned to write all these
Chinese
words. We
words.
copied like, yeah,
So it's
you
like,
learn firsthand.
yeah.
That's pretty much how I learned. I learned Vietnamese. I went Vietnam when I was younger, and everything I was trying to speak to my grandma and my aunties and uncles. Everything I'll speak to them in English, and obviously they wouldn't understand. So it got to a point where I was learning everything by pointing at stuff, and then they'll tell me what it is, and I learned. I learned more doing that than I ever did learning in Vietnamese school. To be fair though, I did fuck about in Vietnamese school too much. I didn't actually try.
no, I got, yeah.
I actually went to Chinese school as well.
Yeah.
Oh, in the UK?
I learned nothing.
Yeah.
I learned nothing.
Oh,
I genuinely,
yeah.
I wish I was more like productive in Chinese school like you guys, because I didn't learn shit.
I mean, for us, it was our only school. It was our main school. Like it wasn't like an extra Chinese school. It was the school we went to that was in everything in Chinese.
Oh, right.
We're
We
more
went to the
local
public
than
school.
the Cantonese people here because they went to like American schools, right?
Oh yeah, our one was a whole separate thing. Like, so obviously you have like my normal school that I went to, and then you had
Like a weekend
Chinese
thing.
Yeah, I had Chinese school, which was separate, and a Vietnamese school, which was separate. But I went to both of them on the same day, which was, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And honestly,
we
just
learn
the
all
way
our
she
subjects in Chinese. So there's times where someone would ask us like I don't know, geography,
Some
or
English
science,
word, yeah, some kind of
or math.
scientific word. We're like,
But
we don't know what it is.
So we only know the Chinese name.
We only know the Chinese name.
Like,
and then like
shapes.
people will be like, "Oh, did you not go to school?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, we did in a different language."
How do you say 平衡四邊形 in
Parallelogram.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
That's crazy. Your English is so good though. That's so surprising. Like obviously if you're learning in Cantonese.
Yeah, no, that's what people say here. They're like, "You sound so American though." Like, great, congratulations. I'm like, thank you. But it's because we watch like Sesame Street,
and like
White Chicks.
White Chicks. I love White Chicks. I watched it recently again. White Chicks is so good.
Yes, I know every line.
It's amazing.
Oh,
it's amazing. I love it. I literally watched it again recently. I think it's one of those comfort movies you can literally watch every year.
Yeah.
I got like a few I got certain movies I can just watch every year. Yeah. Adam Sandler movies, White Chicks.
Yeah.
And then my Jackie Chan and Jet Li movies. I love
it. Hey, this guy can use a nunchucks, He's like proper.
Don't talk. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Ignore him.
Mate, now you can talk about everything about me, but then I can't talk to you about
See,
what's going on.
I'm okay.
Yo, that's cool,
I would never bring it up because when you see these guys that actually do like TikTok videos, YouTube videos, like one of my friends was showing me the other day. He was like, so literally not the other day, it was yesterday. We were walking. He was like, Eric, do you know I thought you were good at nunchucks? And then look, I watched this guy and he was like, this guy makes you look like nothing.
It's always gonna be like that.
He's so quick.
I love
it's
it.
insane.
Yeah. No,
and then now we started talking about Bruce Lee and how he used nunchucks to play table tennis. Like that's insane.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
my dad. Question. So like in recent years, I think in America, like being Asian kind of became like a trend. Like it's cool to be Asian. Is that the same in the UK or how is it like there?
I mean, I don't think it's as big of an influence or as
I think it has.
You think?
Yeah, like
I think there's such a huge emphasis though. I think there's such a huge emphasis on being Asian or having an Asian identity in America than it is in the UK. I feel like in the UK, because it's so small, people just don't really care about like identity or about religion, culture, whatnot. We just all like
exist together.
Exactly. That's what I love about London though. It's just that we don't really care about people's ethnicities or anything like that. It's just we just live
There's
together.
So many mix.
And there's no anything like Asian hate there or any kind of hate there, right?
I mean, there might be. You just don't. I don't like similar to you guys. Like we just don't see it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I've heard some people getting like some like hate just like in the street or something. Like one of my friends like saying she would walk past by people and they'll be like shouting like some Asian
Yeah,
slurs
no,
or
that happens
whatever.
like because I'd say it's more like it does happen,
There's
and
crazy
for us,
people. There's crazy people everywhere.
yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Especially
That's true.
drunk people as well. Like I remember
Mate, you should see his
Yeah,
ends,
that's
mate.
true.
Where this guy lives is crazy, mate.
not that bad.
Oh.
No,
I
it's
live
bad.
there.
It's
so
bad. It's bad.
I live there, so I don't see it. But like,
All right. Well, anyway, in London, east side, it
East
just
side.
I've heard of East
yeah.
London.
Really? Rough area.
if you want to come to London and enjoy it and be surrounded by good people, you should go to West London.
No, West London is a bit. It's I don't think it's that. I think East is
That's
more.
what I'm saying.
fun.
It's the good one. If you want to see the more ghetto areas, then you go to what he just said.
Yeah. Or
Are
wanna see
you
people
in
with
the? Are you?
Yeah.
You're so Eric's in the East London.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm north.
You're
Northeast.
north.
Okay, northeast. Yeah, north. Yeah.
And you're.
I live in my auntie's flat, so yeah.
He lives in the whitest part of London ever.
I live in the whitest part of London. You're
He
right.
genuinely lives in the whitest part of London.
Must be nice.
Nothing happens.
Like they're literally his area.
No culture, no food, nothing. It's just
It's
like
only got one Chinese restaurant,
Oh, food. Let's talk about food. How
and it's
is
his
that?
families. It's his families.
Oh,
what do you mean? No, there's loads of Chinese restaurants. It's just that
I'm exaggerating.
yeah, he's like there's loads. Yeah, let's talk about food.
Let's talk about food.
How is the Chinese food there?
You want to talk about the British fish and chips, that kind of stuff. The British
Oh my god, fish and chips.
I love fish and chips.
No, but like there's this huge thing apparently in America where they saw British Chinese food and it was a big thing.
What is it like?
I mean, it's good. There's
Why bring it up if you can't talk about it?
no. I mean, my parents they own a Chinese takeaway.
Okay.
And I mean
Is it like
food-
fusion? Maybe there is like American
definitely a fusion.
Chinese food, like I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sushi
100%.
and
Chinese
is
food?
not really Chinese.
No.
Okay.
It's just that when I eat Chinese food at home, it's a lot different to the Chinese food that you eat. Like if you order at a takeaway.
Of course, yeah.
It's a lot more
Because white
sugar,
people have like
salt,
different.
MSG, all that kind of
I
stuff.
mean, I feel like
it's still good.
any Asian food that is made over here is always kind of saturated so that it suits
Yes.
white
Mhm.
people's like the white taste buds. Like
Yeah.
everything's made through a white lens. Like
Oh my
I used to work at this Korean sort of takeaway, and I tried the kimchi, and I was like,
spicy.
personally, I kind of liked it, but it was much less fermented.
Mhm.
And then when I
Oh.
spoke to my manager, and she was like, "Yeah, because white people they don't like too fermented." I was Then I realized something. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm white.
Does that mean my taste buds is a bit?
I
don't know.
you're white too.
Like black pepper over here is like considered spicy,
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. People can't handle spice here.
That's
It's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
boy.
The food,
I-
honestly, if I was to compare the food like worldwide, UK has to be like the worst. Like it's just bland.
But then again, like
I just picture like sausage and beans and then
Potato?
egg.
I mean,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
potato.
that is
that's
it.
literally the English
Yeah,
breakfast.
that's English breakfast right
It's
there.
literally the English breakfast.
Beans.
I had it the other day actually.
But let's not put any disrespect to English breakfast because
I actually like the English breakfast every once in a while.
It
It's
does
Yeah,
surprising.
I mean it's not bad. Like whatever once
It's
in
not
a
bad.
while. Yeah.
But I couldn't have it every day. I mean, every once in a while it slaps.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you crave
yeah.
it or it slaps. But
Yeah.
you can't eat every day. Like for me, like for example, me being Vietnamese, I love pho, and I could eat that every day, and I wouldn't get tired of it. But things like English breakfast, even though I crave it every once in a while, I couldn't eat every day. Like if I ate it every day, I think what?
Oh yeah, I mean, can you imagine America? Like everything, like you get breakfast like stacks of like
it's
cakes.
crazy.
And it's like I don't know, like
We do
everything
have a
here
lot of
makes me-
options. That's what I'm
We have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go to a diner, the menu is so packed.
But
Yeah.
there are just times I miss like going to just get street food. Just like
in Macau we have like these street stalls with like hot breakfast, and then on the way to school you just pick it up and then eat.
yeah, and it's so cheap.
I remember going along the streets and you just get like the free samples of the
Your
What's it called again?
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just
when
like,
we're hungry, we always go past there just to get free ones.
But they know us. They know that we're local. They never give it to us.
Yeah.
I feel like food culture
After
anywhere
two
is just better than the UK.
maybe I just look I just look British. I don't know. I don't know. I just look British.
Yeah, they somehow just
Maybe.
know it.
They just know.
Just
My
huge
favorite
British.
line is sick time, sick gong. That's
That's
my favorite line. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are saying.
Basically saying I can listen but I can't speak.
I can say that in
yeah.
Tagalog
I
too.
understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's true.
But I don't understand the like you know that the news channels in Hong Kong, there's like a how they speak, that is just like foreign.
Oh yeah, because it's very like like very serious.
It's formal, like it's formal
very
language.
Formal,
I don't know
formal.
in Vietnam if you have this, but like in Cantonese, there's like there's a spoken language and there's a written language. Like it's different.
That's why whenever we translate stuff, it's so hard. Oh my god. Yeah.
Again, I'm just here to look pretty.
what about Vietnamese food in UK in the UK?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
In like Vietnamese food in the UK.
Vietnamese food in the UK is, like I said, it's whitewashed. It's
it's bad.
It's not. I feel like if you want to enjoy like good Vietnamese food, you have to have it homemade in Vietnam, or you need to have one of your like a Vietnamese.
Wait, not even in London? Isn't London like when it's more diverse? Don't they have like more real and authentic restaurants?
It's really hard to find an actual.
Really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to find like a properly like a proper authentic like Vietnamese food.
Now
America has a lot of Vietnamese, you know.
Really?
Right. Oh yeah, America loads.
Oh yeah, that's where it would actually. To be fair, I feel like most of my Vietnamese like the South Vietnamese have gone to. I feel like most of them went to America, and a lot of the North Vietnamese went to the UK. But that's just my thoughts. I'm not sure if it's true.
Different refugee boat trips in it. Like,
yeah, right. Like depending on which boat
over there. You know what I mean? They're just like swimming over.
My family joined the wrong one. I should have been in America.
Well, here I have a lot of taxes, so you know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We pay taxes.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah,
like,
taxes.
Is it like way more or whatever?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more in the UK compared.
That's what.
But then we have to pay like freaking insurance and still like be billed like really high like
I guess healthcare is
medical bills. It's crazy. Yeah. Like, I'm already paying insurance and I'm still paying $600 for this test. Like,
oh man,
because it used to be 1,500 or something like what? Like
that's ridiculous.
No, yeah, it's crazy. But hey.
Yeah, we have the NHS, free healthcare. Probably
free healthcare.
Free healthcare.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I remember there was a rumor that they said they'll take that away, man.
I think it's gonna go soon. I think
so. So yeah,
the UK right now is just going down. The UK is just going down. This is not
like everything Brexit. Like economy system. How is it finding a job? Like, is it hard, easy?
I think it depends what job you're looking for, really.
Okay.
Like I feel like it just depends on the person, and it kind of depends on the person. Doesn't it?
We have work from home jobs, so that's why like we got to coordinate better. Is that you guys too?
I mean, I feel like nowadays because of the internet, like you can just create your own business now, or like start your own business, stuff like that. So it's a lot.
Podcast.
Yeah, or a podcast. I mean, this
you should have heard what he was saying earlier.
This ain't making nothing, I tell you that.
He was saying
that's what I'm thinking. Like, when do we start making money? Right? I mean, you can try YouTube.
I thought it was the moment we hit 10K.
That's pennies, bro. You get like
my whole idea was that I thought the moment we hit 10K and we had 100K views in a month on a video, that's when we start making money.
Have you guys not got any sponsors yet or anything like that?
No.
But the money's all through sponsorship.
Really?
We have a gig coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like yeah, but it's like we never have like a residual, like like an income that's coming in, like
no, like Duolingo coming through to you, like knocking on the door or anything like that.
No,
that'd be so cool.
Email. You should just email them,
right? We could. I mean, we got.
Honestly,
like,
we never really tried. Yeah, because yes, you're right. We can just email them and stuff like that. People message us, like Canto Mando and even the.
That's what this podcast is good for.
What's that? What are those cans?
Yeah, so it's called Impossible. We get a lot of free stuff. So I literally email like companies. We'd love to do something, but yeah, we'll send you a free sample. And yeah, we just get free
a bit more.
Do that.
Yeah,
so you just like we're at podcasts and then like
after... ChatGPT literally just write an email like this for this company.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
Tips, guys.
AI is becoming dangerous.
Let's cut that out so then no
one
knows about that little segment.
Oh, I think I saw one recently that you guys that reached out to us that you guys did. It was like this patch. I forgot to. Did I tell you? I probably didn't tell you because I'm in charge of the communication.
Our brains is like just.
But I just forgot to reply to it. Maybe I should be on top of it.
I should definitely do it.
I was a bit drunk.
Is it iBlush? Is it the same company?
Yes, it's like for when you're drunk and then you put this.
But I don't get Asian flush.
Yeah, that's the
that's
thing.
the-
I don't
that's
really
the-
And
get
you don't even drink.
You're the
I don't
one. You're the
drink.
one
So
third of
it's
the.
like,
Filipino
what kind
banana.
of this?
Yeah,
That's
Filipinos
bad.
can drink.
Filipinos can drink.
Filipinos can drink. Like
Oh,
That
yeah.
red horse is
Oh
just
my
KO.
god, red horse for real though.
me,
Like,
I'm one
that's
drink in,
insane.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely. But however,
I used to
Blood
drink
Sugar
a
did
lot.
help. It did.
But
It
here
did
in
help me quite a
America, it's
bit.
too
I
expensive.
survived longer than I normally would.
I mean, he was still on the floor, passed out on the, but in the studio, but he survived a little bit longer.
No, I survived much longer because if you noticed how much I was drinking during that segment, it was quite a bit.
Oh, and you didn't cry as well this time, which was yeah.
That's different. My
Yeah.
you need to stop.
Stop what?
My drunk personality is just it enhances whatever emotion I am feeling
What you're
on,
suppressing?
in that moment. Not in that moment, but my like subconscious. I don't. He's just bringing up the
Get
past.
it.
Let's not do that. New topic. New topic.
Getting
Oh, man.
flustered.
I know, right?
New topic.
Oh,
new
that's
topic.
nice. Well, wait,
Yes, sponsors. Well, we're gonna try that.
thank you
But
for the tip.
I mean, yeah, it's like on TikTok. I have friends who have like followers 200K, but like he told me you don't make a lot.
No,
So
you
it's
don't.
like,
You know.
Even
how-
at 200K.
No, a friend, like, yeah, even at 200K, and like,
It depends.
how else,
though,
like
how
what's your approach to trying to be financially independent through this podcast?
yeah.
You know,
I mean, are you not growing your YouTube presence or anything like that, or like
Yeah.
starting a what's that thing called? It's where people can like not only
Oh,
Yeah,
membership.
that's the wrong platform.
that's the wrong platform. That is the wrong platform.
Is it Patreon? No.
We have subscribers only in on Instagram. We can make it on YouTube, but honestly, like we don't know, like, because it's like we gotta have to make like extra juicy stuff, I guess, like for the
Yeah.
membership.
Oh, it's the same stuff. So literally just put it up on YouTube.
I mean, hopefully it will hit at some point. But our goal is like we're hoping we can build an audience through TikTok and then divert them towards YouTube and then build a stronger base there. But obviously,
I'm waiting for it to get monetized like on YouTube,
Yeah.
fully, because we
Are
have the
people-
membership, but now like we don't have the you know, the ads.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
time. Yeah.
are you guys? So you are pushing people to go to YouTube?
like preferably we would like that.
Yeah.
Like for the
What are you
people,
chatting, bro? You don't do anything, mate. You just sit there.
Right, guys, that's where we end the podcast.
Look, this guy, mate. What are you looking over here for, bro?
No,
Come
we
on.
get it. We get it. No, yeah,
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
YouTube is the only place that really has like, oh, you reach this amount of stuff and you get monetized.
Yeah.
It's not like Instagram and TikTok where it's like you don't get paid until someone reaches out to you or
Yeah.
something, right? So I get that. Like I think Facebook we had like bonus reels at one point. Or
Oh yeah,
something.
when we started, we got quite a little bit from Facebook Reels.
Yeah, but then it became
That's
like
it.
way down now, and then we would get like $20 like per month, something like that,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
those would be like change for us, I guess.
I mean,
And she makes merch. She does
Yeah,
embroidery.
you should make some merch.
So
Yeah, then you get some type of money
We're gonna
coming
push
in.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. Yeah.
I was gonna say though, because obviously your audience. I mean, you talk about Cantonese language, and in Hong Kong, TikTok is banned.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so that's a
Yeah.
big problem.
Go to our
That's why
Instagram.
actually our Instagram is bigger than TikTok. That's
Yeah.
the reason.
Yeah, true. Oh my god.
Yeah. But I mean, it's hard growing. It's hard out here as a podcaster.
Yeah. Because
I
you're
think we
like,
just
you
need to go
know,
entertaining, bro.
you gotta like
Hustling.
just think of what you have to say, but then it's like you want everybody to like it, but obviously you're not gonna please everybody.
Mhm.
And so
I think the biggest thing about having a podcast is just meeting people like yourselves. Like, just
Yeah,
going out there and meeting new people is great.
and then
yeah.
expanding your
You guys
audience.
are such a great duo, by the way.
Yeah, I
Watching
love
you
it.
guys is hilarious, and I understand
Thank
why
you, thank
people
you,
wanna
Thank you.
watch
And
I think
you
you two are
as well.
great as well. To be fair, I think it's, like we said earlier, like it's who you vibe with, right?
Yeah.
And for us, I think our best videos are the ones where we kind of don't think about what we're saying,
Mhm.
because then we say whatever's on our mind. The ones where I actually think about them more, that's the ones that flop.
That's
Yeah.
true.
This
That's
guy's
true.
has
Even our reels, like the ones that we prep more for, like
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
really
have low-
annoying. Like you put all that effort in it, and then
Like,
it turns
freaking
out those are the ones that do
algorithm.
like
Yeah.
that literally
The
flop.
one that blew up was you just being like, you know,
Yeah,
do you
I was
remember
like,
these
I don't even-
rhymes?
Yeah,
I don't even know if I want to post this because
Yeah, I remember you sent it to me, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying, but go ahead. Like, I'm like, it's hilarious. You
blew up.
sound hilarious.
Yeah,
What video
so
was that? What
Girl,
video was
like,
that?
It's just like a Canto rhyme. Like what's it?
old and to rhyme or something. I don't even know what you said, but it's
you
like,
know what? the people just love seeing us.
900K.
They love you being goofy. That's it.
Yeah.
Like when I think if it's too robotic and planned out, they don't enjoy it.
I guess so, right? Like authentic, real stuff.
Yeah, they like the authenticity. So us just being dumb.
So you guys have a new episode like every week, or do you have like a schedule or anything like that?
Sometimes we don't like what we produce, so we just leave it and we just take the little clips out. Yeah. Because this guy, talks about the poker, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, this is why he edits. He gets to choose what was uploaded.
There you go.
And then I asked him for some of the things. He needs to send it to me so I can see if it's okay to be posted.
Nah, I don't send him anything.
He says he will, but then he doesn't.
Don't say anymore.
yeah, mate. I'm the editor. I get to do what I want. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
And I look at it and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it.
Nah, I do a good job. Come on. I do a good job. Thank you.
I mean, it's good. I get regardless. I'll see when it's uploaded. If I don't like it, I'll just delete it without his consent.
Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Nice.
I was gonna say, have you guys heard of the going back to the food? How in China they started trying this like English food thing, like eating.
Oh yes, no, it's like salad or something.
White people food. Yeah. I saw that.
That's such a mockery.
Yeah,
to UK food culture,
Wow,
like just white food
funny.
culture. It's just such a mockery.
Thing is, though, it literally sums up. Yeah. It sums up like the food in England. That's literally crazy. Potatoes, sandwiches, like ham and cheese sandwiches.
Oh my god! The thing with America is like at least there's tacos. That's like really popular here. It's just like everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. I saw it and it's like in Chinese, it's literally white white people rice. Like a white people dish.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
It's hilarious. Like you see a piece of bread and hot dog.
This is true. That's how they eat. Oh my god.
That's
their lunch.
Their lunch.
That is.
Like ham and bread.
Cravings for really.
I think they're just used to that bland food. That's what I think it is. Yeah.
Well, they do make jokes about over here, like like I've seen friends make a joke about like unseasoned and stuff like that. So. That's where
even here sometimes, like, because I do have friends who are not from America, and like we joke about like white people food, like how like, they just put however much seasoning you think you need, put more.
And they just stick it in the oven and then that's it. That's their dinner.
Yeah, and like I'm thinking like, the Asian and the good food, they usually like slow cook for a long time. Like these sauces, they usually like
let that marinate.
The essence just comes out, right? When you like slow.
So good Asian food. Oh my god.
And it's so hard. That's why it's so hard to make yourself, because like you would have to like make a whole pot and everything like that if you wanted to. But
that's
even just asking my parents the recipe is like, they don't go by measurement.
They're like just
it's all by taste. It's all by taste.
All by taste.
Like when I wanted my mom to teach me how to make like her noodle dishes, right, which is what she's best at, is noodle dishes. She's like, she can't teach me measurements, and I wanted her to write it down. She's like, you just got to go by taste.
Yeah.
God,
how am I gonna do it?
It's like my mom making curry. Like her curry is so good because she makes my dad's curries, but it's like I could never remake it because she's like, hey, you just have to put the ginger a little bit there and put some garlic. It just stays out. Like, what?
literally that.
I think like there's a whole different universe for them when they're cooking. A whole different universe.
So true. We have this dish like adobo in Philippines.
Oh, yes, we know that one. We know
okay.
That's literally the Filipino staple. That's like
I love adobo. I love adobo.
I
love sinigang. I love Filipino.
I just made sinigang the other day. Sinigang.
Oh, good.
But what my dad says, like when he makes adobo, he's like, you got to wait until the oil of the chicken comes out. I'm like, what chicken?
Do you know when it comes out?
like apparently you slow cook it long enough, then the oil of the chicken bone with it just
just like break up, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like this would be such a good niche, like just Asian parents cooking, and then just as if they were teaching you, but you're not really learning anything. I think it would just be
there's
comedic thing to watch.
There is a YouTube channel of like this Cantonese dad making like Cantonese food.
I watched it.
Mr. Lau.
I didn't even know about this.
Made with
Lau.
Her voice is so. Is it like a voiceover?
The son does it,
Oh, the son does it. Oh, okay,
but like he cooks all types of Cantonese food and like it's pretty big.
Yeah. So patient, usually because usually Asian parents would not even stop to make it in front of you, like, can you not be in here?
That's one thing. Why are like Hong Kong people so aggy all the time? Like I'm just like asking for directions or like I don't know, like I'm just asking for something and they're like, don't interrupt me. Like, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Like,
no, that's the thing. There, we don't talk to strangers. In Macau and Hong Kong, you don't talk or like approach strangers.
They will look at you like,
yeah, what do you look at?
Yeah, exactly,
Why are you talking to me?
What do you mean?
Now, why you look? But there's always like elderly men just like just sitting just like on the sidewalk. I'm just asking you like, where can I get this?
Yeah,
that's the question. It's like
they be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you're invading my space, dude. It's like
Yeah,
the taxi drivers. Oh my god.
It's you don't ask for
drivers.
directions.
Taxi drivers are
drivers are
another
the worst.
mafia.
But that's similar to like how, you know, in here in America, like if you go to an authentic Asian restaurant, like the waiters and waitresses are rude. They're just gonna be like, what do you want? You know, like, what do you want?
The ruder they are, the better the food. That's
Exactly.
So that's over here. That's over here. I don't know about other places, but over here, if you go to Chinatown, for example, and you go to a Chinese restaurant, we've determined if the service is shit, the food is good.
No, that's exactly the same here.
Yep,
it's exactly the same. Like if it's rude, that's when you know it's real.
Because they don't need to. I feel like
you don't have to
if your food is shit, you need to compensate with better service.
Exactly what Paji was saying in a different episode. Exactly.
Yep.
But
and so if you're that type of person
that
like cares about that type of shit, then don't go. Like they don't probably even care about like taste of food. You know what I mean? They're like, how
they just want to be treated well.
Yeah, like all right, hoity-toity.
Fuck that! I go for the food.
That's what I'm saying.
The food is slaps. I don't mind. If the food is slaps, I don't mind.
You can treat me however shit you want. Good food, I'm good.
I'm just like, thank you for the food.
I just want good food.
I'm the type of person that like even like they get a wrong dish out, I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I'm the type of person. I'm just like,
man,
this is good.
Man, as long as it's
my
good,
friend,
man.
I brought my friends to like a dim sum place, and then like the waitress came, and then you know like they serve xiaolongbao in like a container with like 3 or 4 in there, and then so she put it on the table, and then one just fell out, like just rolled out, and was like, "Oops!" Didn't even help us to pick it back up. And then my friends were like, "Wait, what?" You're like, "Oh,
it's what it is.
Just eat it. It's good. Don't worry."
Yeah. 5-second rule. 5-second rule.
Yeah. Right.
Never believed in that 5-second rule, bro. It depends where food drops for that 5-second rule to apply.
Yeah, anyway, you eat anything, man. I say that.
Nah, don't drag it.
No, I'm not dragging it, bro. What are you talking about?
That's the me of the past.
Yeah, whatever.
Present Eric is very different to past.
Nah,
and it's not true. I didn't eat anything. I mean, like within reason.
Within reason.
We
give him all the food.
I'm cheap, so anything that's dry that drops on the floor, like I would still eat it. If it's like something that's moist and wet that touches
maybe just
stuff,
remove that part, the moisture.
Yeah.
Bite the other side. Make it work.
I remember used to eat that as well. Just depends. If I'm in my house, I'm a bit more lenient with what I like. If I drop it, I'll pick it up and I can eat it. Depends. Like you said, if it's dry and it drops in somewhere in my house, for example, depending where it drops, I'm more likely to eat it. But if it's moist, I'm not touching it.
And if it's on a concrete, okay, fair enough. No.
I remember back in the. Oh my god, I used to see people the way they took the seriousness of the 3-second rule.
Oh no,
it was insane. Like they
just ate the
kid that dropped ice cream. This is back. Yeah.
No way, an ice cream.
Yeah, it's a kid. He was like my neighbor. He dropped ice cream and he still ate afterwards. He's like, it's less than 3 seconds. I was like, are you kidding?
Oh my god!
I was like, and I still understood this was wrong. But you know what?
There's a line.
There's always that one person in it.
Yeah. To be fair, my girlfriend, she never wastes food. Like even if, like I don't know, she uses every single part of the thing, or like I don't know, she just never wastes food.
Mentality.
Yeah, the Asian way, man.
Like, how do you eat your chicken wing? Like, do you eat the skin and everything, suck everything out, or do you?
I give her like the little bit on the end of the chicken wing. I just give her all that. Yeah, she loves all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. If I eat chicken, always left is bone. That's it. We don't waste.
Yeah.
Vietnamese people don't waste their food like that.
Even the cartilage is good to chew on, you know.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried chicken feet?
I don't know. Maybe it's the whiteness in me. I don't know. Maybe.
Have you tried chicken feet?
I think he admits it.
What do you say? Sorry.
Chicken feet.
Oh yeah.
I love chicken feet.
I love that.
I love the.
That is my dish.
When we go to dim sum, there's two. There's the. Which was the two?
There's a Thai one.
The white one
that looks white.
The white one. Yeah.
And the brown one. I like the
one with the chilies.
Yeah. The one with the peppers and stuff. Yeah.
I like that one. And there's the other one. What's the other one?
The white one you're talking about?
Yeah, I like the white one.
There's another one.
Oh, I like the other one, the brown one. What is it?
There's white.
You like the brown one?
Yeah.
I don't mind that one. I like it, but I like the other one more.
The vinegar.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
kind of want.
I
Should we go
like
for dim sum today?
Look at it, we're getting hungry.
It's 3:15 p.m., mate. There's no dim sum open right
No,
now.
there's some 24/7 ones, but I'm not sure if they're good.
Oh, those, yeah.
Ooh,
That's the
I
problem
miss
though.
that.
Dim sum is it's so hard to find a good one. Like a 20.
It's so expensive. Is it expensive in America as well?
Oh yeah, so expensive. It's just like
Depends
you
on
think
where.
about because you think about the prices in Asia, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you compare it to prices
yeah,
back then.
because like
But-
the ingredients also it's cheap.
Yeah.
you know?
And if you go like in the center, in the middle of Chinatown, you can get like $5 for like maybe 4 siumai or
Cheap
What-
for
what-
America.
what
Oh
is
my
China-
god, $5 for 4?
What's Chinatown like in America?
4 siumais? That's crazy.
Yasmin is more
What's
there.
Chinatown?
How
like?
good is your,
we
like-
were there together.
Like, is
I
it really
would say
big?
it's pretty good.
There's a couple of Chinatowns, right? Not only
Yeah,
one. So
Mm.
it's like, yeah, it looks like China. It really does look like China.
it does.
The
Everyone
signs are
and like
Chinese.
you walk past people who speak Chinese.
Yeah, there's
Like,
like
is it-
market and like with fruits, and they're just like, "Quiero con casa." It's like, whoa, am I in China?
Man,
Like,
I feel like our Chinatown's changed, man. I've seen more.
Oh
photos.
yeah, ours
I've
is
seen
so
more-
commercialized.
Back in the day when I used to go into Chinatown, if you walk through Chinatown, you see so many Asian people. Now, if I walk through Chinatown, the least I see is like our type of Asians. It's the least I see now. I see loads of different ethnicities now.
Is it like
So commercialized
Now
now.
a tourist attraction. It's just a
Oh,
tourist
exactly,
attraction.
exactly.
I see. No, yeah, you can find places in Chinatown that is like cheaper. You know, like if you're like in some parts, you get like cheaper
It's a
things
more
because
local.
everyone around there eat that. So
Yeah.
And if you're a foreigner, they will look at you like, "Oh,
yeah, I went into a restaurant once, and he's like, "Are you in the right place? Like, do you know what you're eating?" And I spoke to them in Cantonese. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, what's it called?
What I know is we've spoken about this, but if we see a restaurant and it's packed, but we don't see like that many East South Asians, that's not the place for us.
Yeah, no.
It's just popular on Google, but not like
Yeah, exactly. Or the Karen just like, message 5-star reviews. Nah. We want the real reviews.
We want all them flavors, man.
Yeah.
We like our season.
Yes. All right. Well, we have 5 minutes left. How about you shout out whatever is like coming up with a bunch of bananas?
Oh, we go week by week. We don't plan.
Week
Yeah.
by week,
It's
week
quite
by week.
spontaneous. A
I
lot of
get
it
it.
is-
Yeah, we
You know
get
what I mean?
it.
Like, yeah.
A lot of it's in the moment.
Yeah.
I spoke about an idea earlier. But
Just trying to get this guy onto a podcast. You have to message him like 5
what do you
days.
mean?
I have to like tell you.
I come here every
5
Sunday.
hours in advance.
I
that
come
kind
here
of-
I come every Sunday. What do you
every
mean?
Sunday, 2 hours late, mate. Luckily, is with a guest, so that's why he comes early. That's
Oh,
why he
yeah,
comes.
but let's be honest. To be fair, I admit that I was a bit more on time today than I would be because of we're doing it with other people.
Yeah.
He understands that.
But yeah, nothing really to shout out. Just our socials.
Mhm.
I think it's at Bunch of Bananas Pod on
You think?
TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, honestly, it just changes all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Subscribe to them on
yeah.
YouTube.
On YouTube as well. That'd be nice.
Probably both.
Yeah, all three. Instagram,
All three.
TikTok.
Um,
All of them, guys.
Completely
All of them.
forgot.
Bunch of bananas. All right. There are a bunch of
Yeah.
bananas.
I
And,
guess that's really much it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
No, yeah.
Wait, do you call bananas in UK nanners?
Nanas? Do you say that?
You
I
know
would
what? I've
say
always
nanas.
like
I've
other
heard
countries'
someone
impression
say
of our
nanners.
accent is so funny to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
yeah.
I was on a game and somebody was mocking the way we say water, like water.
Oh,
Even our friend, we got like our Hong Kong friend who came here for his studies. He was mocking it as well.
Yeah, he
I'm not gonna bait out his name, but he was actually mocking the way we said water as well. I don't think we say it like that.
Wait, say water?
Water.
Water.
But he was like water.
Oh my
Water.
God, they're crazy.
Wait,
You know what? It's
so-
funny. Like where we learn English, right? We learn like UK English, but then we speak it like US. Like
Yeah.
Right.
I would
And
so
a
love
lot
to
of
have the American accent.
I do know some Hong Kong people who like to call themselves like that they have a UK accent. They say Hong
They
Kong
try.
accent has a UK accent. I'm like, that sounds so different. It's not the
it's
same. But because they like Hong Kong and UK, they go by the English, the UK curriculum in schools.
Yeah.
Ah,
We have like
US.
GCE, GCSEs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what you guys. Yeah. So
You can tell that they have the US accent because when you try to use UK accent, like with our classmates, they don't understand. Like, they're like,
I love
It's
I
so
prefer the
different.
American accent. I would love the
You
American
prefer
accent.
American? I can't
I like the
understand.
American
No,
accent.
if you guys come to America, like people would love
Oh,
UK accents.
of course.
Like
That's the
you
same
guys
with
be
America.
popular.
America though, like if America, like America, like my mate, for example, he's like I told you, he's American. Like the girls love his accent. It's
Really?
insane.
I
They love his
thought
accent.
everyone hates Americans. Like, you know, whenever Americans go, they just, you know.
I think it's the nice ones are the ones that are not too exaggerated, and it's the same with the
Mm.
British accent. If like you got
I
like a
guess so.
really like exaggerated British accent, no one's gonna
Right.
like that. But
That's
just the
right.
subtle ones are quite nice.
Yeah.
I don't like ours. Our ones are a bit. How
Is
would you
yours
describe
exact?
ours?
Yours seems pretty.
It's good. I
don't
understand.
like
You know,
it.
unlike like if it's Australian accent, it's really hard to understand.
Oh, Aussie, mate. That's crazy. That's
It's so
crazy.
hard.
I was gonna say that, but
Alright.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say
Times
I
I'm
prefer
like-
like an American accent. Subtle Asian, not subtle Asian, no, no, subtle American accent. I like that.
Subtle American.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
a subtle American accent, not too exaggerated, but it's nice.
Yeah.
British accent, I'm just bored of.
Wow.
I'm just kind of bored of it. I feel like it's just because it's different, and that's why people like it.
How can you
It
be
just
bored
sounds
of
so
it?
like it just sounds so proper. You know.
The saddest thing is I can't pick up on a new accent. Even in my Vietnamese, it's a British accent. It's just terrible.
Oh really?
Yeah.
British accent Vietnamese.
I mean, I just say like I said, it's a Chinglish. It's just terrible. Like if you can give me.
Why do you call it Chinglish when it's Vietnamese, bro?
How am I
Chinglish
gonna
is
say
Chinese
Vietnamese?
English.
Vitlish.
Yeah, just go by that Vitlish, bro.
Chinglish just kind of rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, for Chinese
Vitlish.
English. Not,
Vitlish.
yeah, Vitlish.
It just doesn't sound right.
Well, that's your pop. That's Vietnamese.
And
That's
at least if I say Chinglish, people understand. Like when I explain it to my co-workers, for example,
bro. Chinglish is Chinglish, Chinese English.
like they
bro.
understand it, even if it isn't Chinese.
All right, let's close off the segment, mate. This guy's walking.
Less than a minute, guys. All right,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
guys
much.
for watching.
It was nice
Thank you
meeting
for having
y'all.
us.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for
Good
having
luck
us.
with your whole podcast.
Yeah, and you guys.
You too, guys.
Thank you
Honestly.
guys. You guys are
We
so
just need to
fun.
think of what we're gonna talk next.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Bye.